Hello Darts Nuts, welcome to Darts Review channel. In this video I'm having a look at a set of darts from Loxley Darts, and these are the Bamba. Had quite a lot of people requesting a review of these. You must all be long dart lovers because it looks a very long dart, probably too long for me, but it looks a nice dart. So let's check them out. These are only available in 23 gram in steel tip. There is no soft tip, the 90% tungsten, and the retail for £49.95. So the darts come in this cardboard packaging with a kind of a comic style art. It says on the back, designs with, I don't know, that's Jacob Selby Rivas. So I'm assuming they're the darts that he uses. Inside there's a plastic inlay with a velvety covering holding the darts in place, and they're fitted into a nice green point holder and come with the Loxley short nylon stems and a set of the Loxley standard shaped flights with the kind of graphic of a feather on. The dart's fit with a black coated point. It's a straight barrel dart. Got a tapered nose, and it's got a nice black tie coating, and obviously as you can see some of the grooves are highlighted with the red paint, but it's got a nice interesting mix of ring and groove grip. And I would say maybe at the front all the rings are closer together, and then when you get past that part you've got wider rings, so maybe that front section just maybe slightly more grippy than the rear, but we'll have a close look at the grip just now. And as you can see around the middle got the Loxley name and the darts name, but quite a nice looking dart actually. And they come fitted with the short Loxley nylon stems and the Loxley feather style standard flights. Right, so you've got an interesting section at the front. You've got a kind of a slight tapered nose, and then this fairly wide ring grip and square cut deep grooves in between the rings. And as you go along you got, as you can see, the painted grooves, but that's kind of mixed in with double thin ring grip with quite wide sections between each set of rings. Again, square cut grooves again. And as you move along somewhere around near the middle you got a smooth section with the Loxley and the model name Bamba. And on the rear, slightly more of a traditional style flat ring grip. Again you got some painted grooves, and then that's interspersed with wide bands, smooth bands, so that pretty much goes right to the end of the barrel, just a slight smooth section on the end. So that's the super close look at the Loxley Bamba darts. Darts fitted with a black coated 26mm point. There's a smooth section at the very front of 2mm. Then you've got this ring grip with square cut grooves, that's 10mm. And then you've got kind of a similar grip, but now it's got some very fine double thin rings mixed in, that's 9mm. Smooth section of 7.6mm. Rest of the barrel's made up of kind of flattish double rings with a curved groove in between, and the wide bands, that's 26mm, length 54.6mm, width 6.2mm. .06 grams. 23.06 grams again. And 23.07 grams, nearly perfect there. Full setup, 24.68 grams. Here's the balance with nothing attached and with the supplied setup. And this is the balance with medium in between short nylon stems and standard flights. Front section is the grippiest part, so I give that 6 out of 10. Treble 5 champion. Last one made a funny, I got the second one in the treble, but the last one sounded like it hit something, I don't know, before it hit the board. I wasn't taking a lot of notice when it landed, so I don't know if it hit the other dart or what there. It's quite a long dart for me, so again, just as well, it's got the short stems on, but I think it's also quite a slim feeling dart. But actually feels quite pleasant to throw, and I think maybe just down to that little bit of slight grippiness around the front there. It's got some slightly thin protruding rings and also a little bit more ring and groove along the tapered part. I think overall that front section maybe just a little bit more grippy than the rest of the dart, so front grippers maybe getting a little bit better grip than the mid and rear, but actually overall quite a nice feeling dart. So if you're into your fairly long slim barrels, I think you probably like these, and I think maybe front grippers might be getting the best overall in terms of the grip. Treble 1 champion. Oh, I got a treble 20 on the last dart. I'm holding it what I think is around the middle, maybe just half on the smooth and half on the rings and grooves above it, but because of that fairly wide smooth section, I don't think mid grippers are getting anywhere near the same amount of grip as the front. I think the front is a slightly grippy more section anyway, but the smooth part may be spoiling it a little bit for mid grippers. But I guess it depends on what you like. If you don't need a lot of grip, you might be happy with that. But it will work for mid grippers, like I say. It's just I don't think you're getting as pleasant a feeling grip as the front. So if you're still happy enough with it, it'll be fine for you. I can't believe all them gone in the 20s. So I'm holding it fully on the rear, so as the middle had a smooth section and a little bit of the ring and groove grip, the rear grip has the full amount of that ring and groove grip, so maybe just slightly more grippy for rear grippers than it is for mid grippers. But quite a bit fishtaily for me from there. Oh, managed to get a treble. I never quite know how to hold it when I'm throwing it from the rear. I know obviously I put my thumb around the rear section, but I never know what to do with my other fingers. Because normally on the front I rest that finger there, and sometimes when I'm throwing from the rear I think, should I rest them all along there, or should I just do the same as if it's holding onto the point? But I can never make up my mind, so like I said, if you're a rear gripper and a mid gripper, it's still going to work fine for you, but I think mid grippers just get less grip overall. Rear grippers a little bit better, but I think front grippers getting the best for grip. last one went in as well. Oh well, there you go. That's the Loxley BAMBA. Like I said, it's not normally the kind of dart that I would get with it being so long and thin, but actually feels really nice to throw with my front grip. And I think, like I said, front grippers are probably getting the best in terms of the grip, but no reason why it won't work for mid and rear grippers. I think it just depends if you're happy enough with a little bit less grip. But I think if you're a front gripper and you like that style, yeah, I think it's a nice one for you. So I'll leave you with the gallery so you can have a closer look at them. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so, and I'll see you on the next one. Happy darting.